And I'm back with more Dual Destinies. Gonna finish the investigation on this case. We gotta talk to Sasha first. On the night before the murder, did you enter the Orca pool alone? That's right. July 20th from 3 to 6. I was cleaning and organizing. The captain and I were actually supposed to clean together starting at 4, but we got in a fight. I couldn't face him, so I went an hour early and started cleaning. What's that Orca pool cleaning involve? Well, first we gotta move Orla to the stage pool before we get started. He mentioned he took care of Orla from the show stage pool. After Orla was moved, I drained the pool and rearranged the equipment and props. Did the captain either never show up? 4 AM came and went, and he never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I wish I'd apologized to him instead of being all prickly and angry like a scorpion fish. Glad we could prove Orla's innocence, but we didn't know you'd get arrested. As long as Orla's safe, I'm happy. I'm so glad I found you two. You guys are the best. I'm glad you found us too. You're the best, Sasha. Never imagined Orla's tricks would be used to commit a crime. Can you tell us more about the lifesaver trick? Yeah, sure. There's a little speaker in the captain's clothes and the training dummies. And that speaker can emit sound waves. When a trick command is issued with the whistle, Orla uses the sound waves as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue. I see. Does anybody else know how to use the trick? The entire crew knows about it, but it takes quite a bit of practice to be able to command the lifesaver trick. It wouldn't be easy for just anybody who wasn't a trainer. And that's why they suspect her. And Orla can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can't perform 2 tricks at a time. Wait, so she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time? So what was that song Mr. Plume heard? Oh, Mr. Right, I just remembered. We have something to return to Sasha. Oh yeah, you're right. And right here. And we have to give Sasha that item that Detective Fulbright gave us too. Detective Fulbright asked us to give you this. Arr, that bill-sucking blackguard had the spine to send me a gift! Dread pirate Nostache, don't stand there gaping like a weak little minnow! Have at ye! A real swashbuckling battle! Arr! If that's a fight you be wanting, a fight we be having! Could you just not drop into show mode out of the blue? Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'll take that medicine. She's acting kind of funny. What is the medicine for? Well, I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition. A heart condition? Then you'd better go to the hospital. Take it easy. She's in detention, remember? Well, don't worry, it's not as serious as it sounds. They can fix it with surgery. Not serious? A heart condition's a heart condition. Don't tell us not to worry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Captain was just mad at me. Just as mad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up at one point, it was like a shark eat shark words. Shark eat shark situation. That sounds scary. Do you mind if I ask more about the fight? Why are you arguing with Mr. Shipley? The captain knew about my heart condition. He was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show. See, I'm not in the new flyer. No, you're right. It's just Orla and the new adversary Red Stash. I was so upset and frustrated. I was still crying when I went to do the cleaning. And I cried for a while after I drained the pool, too. You know what? Orla did a trick to try and cheer me up. She acted out the scene where she defeats the giant octopus by spiking a ball onto it. She spiked that ball so hard she even ended up breaking off one of the octopus's legs. What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend. So that's why we were argued, because he wasn't going to put me in the new show. But I was determined to be in the show yesterday. It's July 20th, the anniversary of the death of the trainer before me. Azura Summers. Person Norma DePlume wrote about. I wanted to explain to the audience that it was an accident, not murder. That's why I needed to be in the show so bad. So during the cleaning, I moved the skull rock to the orca pool. What? But why? It was a key prop. Figured the new show couldn't go on without it. I thought they'd be forced to switch back to the old one. That was pretty extreme. So Sasha moved the skull rock to the orca pool at the time of the cleaning? And if there's blood on that rock, then that must mean that the victim's death occurred when the rock was moved. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning? It was around 6. So that places suspicion on whoever met with the victim at 6. So Azura Summers was the trainer before you? That's right. She was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command Orla. But Azura and Sasha were like sisters to one another. She's the one who taught me the signals for the singing and the lifesaver trick, too. And after she died, I swore on this charm. I vowed to become a great trainer someday, just like her. What is that charm? It's a keepsake to remember Azura by. She always wore it. She told me once that she and her boyfriend had matching charms. I never found out who he was. Well, I couldn't give this one to him, and I've had it ever since. You're keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive. The captain always carried around a memento too. Her walkie-talkie. Did the victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe I should ask the victim... Show Sasha the victim's photos. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie on him at the time of his death. Huh? But I talked to the captain on it before I started the cleaning. There's no walkie-talkie shown in the crime scene photos. I don't understand it. Captain always kept it on him. Maybe the culprit took it away? Maybe. What would be the point of that? Better organize the data I have on the victim. Captain always kept the walkie-talkie by his side. It was the walkie-talkie Azura used right up until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azura up to the surface by her mouth. She left tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept it with him so he'd never forget. So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim. But now the captain's dead too. I'm the only one left who could protect Orla from the ship's doctor. Protect Orla from the doctor? I wonder what she means. What did you mean protect her from the doctor? You know, Herman Crab. Ever since the accident a year ago, he's been completely different. When Azura died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act. Euthanize the orca? That's horrible. They all thought that Azura's death was the orca's fault. Nobody believed in her but me. The ship's doctor always kept poison to euthanize the orca on hand. And if Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it. He's gonna put her down right away? The ship's doctor was close with both the captain and Azura, you know? I think he hates her. This is your calendar, isn't it? Huh? No, mine's at the aquarium. Mr. Rhymes said he found this one in the nap room. I didn't think anybody else at the aquarium used a calendar like that. The owner of this calendar had a meeting scheduled with a victim? This mystery person might be the killer. Better find the calendar's owner. Guess we'd better look into Dr. Crab a little more. Boss, let's go see Dr. Crab. I was just thinking the same thing. Got a lot of questions. Oh, it's Pearls. And Rifle. What are you doing here? Rifle came in here, so I followed her. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot. Oh! God, what are you doing? Stop that! You silly mother penguin! What have you injured my spectacular genius brain? Dr. Crab, are you alright? Huh? Oh, it's you people. I see you brought Rifle. Rifle was really laying into you. Well, she hates me because she thinks I took her baby. She looks so happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper? Stop all this cacophony! The biological parent and the caregiver parent locked in a struggle over the child. Do you think you could hold on to this silly mother? Could you hold this silly mother penguin down for me? All right, I'll try. What are you doing? I think Rifle just threw something up. No, I'm getting food for Sniper out of Rifle. Mother penguins stock up food for their babies in their stomach. They break it down in there so it's easier for the baby to eat. Wow, you sure know a lot about animals. You're trying to pick a fight with me again, aren't you, young lady? I know a lot about animals. I'm a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly is in a bad mood, even for her. Is Rifle okay? Hold on. I'm checking her now. Girl in the strange outfit, could you turn Rifle over on her back, please? Alright. Rifle, I'm just gonna turn you over, okay? Huh? What's this? The bottom of her feet are pink. Oh no, what kind of sickness is that? Gotta get her to a doctor. Athena, get a hold of yourself. He's a veterinarian, remember? It's just something she stepped in, by the looks of it. It's her stomach that's the problem. There's still something in there. Here we go. Looks like she swallowed something odd. I know this penguin will eat anything, but would she pick up something like this? Son of a gun. I'll have to talk to Marlin about her care. Dr. Crab, will maybe see what was in Rifle's stomach? Huh? Please be quiet, I'm busy! Busy? But you're just staring at that weird machine. I'm checking to see if where Rifle ingested when she ingested the thing. Just keeps looking at that machine. Won't even glance our way. Now I'm really curious where was in this monitoring system. Could you tell us more about the monitoring system you have? It's a collection of electronic medical records for all the creatures here. With this system and the camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7. I won't tell you any more than that. It's private company business. Medical records are usually just a history of past medical exams and data. I never heard of anything that can monitor 24/7. Good point. Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fooling you. Why would you want to fool me? Uh-oh. Ah, shit. This guy's gotta be a tough nut to crack. I have my reasons. This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know anything about this charm? Charm? Hey, leave that alone! That belonged to Asura! What's Asura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach? That's odd. But Sasha's telling us about the charm earlier. This charm's still at the detention center. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say her and her boyfriend had matching charms? So the second charm must be the one that belonged to Azura's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, isn't it possible this charm belonged to Azura's boyfriend? I refuse to talk about personal details of the deceased. Subject closed. Alright. Sure is touchy when it comes to her. Azura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it? That's right. She was killed by that orca. Do you really think Orla killed her? I don't believe it. Who can say if the orca did it on purpose, but the fact remains she killed her. I was there, the day of her death a year ago. I saw the orca bite Azura with my own eyes. But is that really the whole truth of what happened? I guess only Orla really knows what happened both a year ago and in this time.
Take that!
Let's see, security footage, security card. I want you to tell me about that monitoring system. You don't let up either, do you? They're just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. With these, I can monitor all the animals 24/7. And I say that's not true. I have proof you can't monitor animals 24/7.
Take that!
The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 a.m. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7? Okay, you got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. You're right. I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. But if I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring into action right away. If I can examine an animal, I can usually tell exactly what's going on with them. Man, he's really confident in his abilities. But I still can't say you can't do that 24/7. But I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. And I could go anywhere at that time to examine an animal. Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof there's a place you can't get to.
Take that!
The only people who have access to the orca pool room are the owner and Sasha. So how could you say you can monitor all the animals? Son of a gun! So you knew about that security card too? Card! Damn! Yes, it is now called a security card. Hooray, words. Yeah, tighter security was imposed on the orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have one. I guess she was trying to protect Orla from him. So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system. No, you're trying to pick a fight with me? Very well. I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about Shipshape Aquarium's ecological data organization system. Huh? This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know anything about this charm? Charm? Oh, shit. Shit. Whoops. past this bit. I screwed up. Okay, let's get back to... Dang it. Shit. I was looking away from my phone. This is what happens when you look away from your phone. There we go. There we go. So what does this machine you're using do? It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. I call it the Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it? Torpedo? As in man the battle stations and all that? No. It's the name I gave to this data organization system. Torpedo stands for Teleobservation Real Pertinent Data Organizer. Okay, but it is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. S-P-A-R-D Sparta? Sparta? Weird. Torpedo collects data through sensors placed on or near the subject. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. gathers this information 24/7. All this data is sent to my terminal through these monitors. Wow, this Torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on her too? Yeah, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguins have theirs attached to their ID tag on the base of the flipper. The Torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though. It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or the fish, so those are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the show stage, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed the foreign object. Approximately 4 a.m. on July 20th. What an odd time. That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning. Maybe that's why Sasha wouldn't take my... That's why she wouldn't take my fish. Because she was full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, and that's okay. Orla ate another animal's food? That's odd. She's never done that before. And then she had that episode, too. I better look at her data. Huh? She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th to yesterday afternoon. So Rifle had a late-night snack, but Orla went hungry? It appears so. Let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance. I'm worried about Orla's condition. I better remember this Torpedo data. Still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about Torpedo. Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide this existence of the Torpedo system? Well, it's a safe system that has been approved for use in other countries. But it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. So I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking their nose into. You breaking the law? Which is why I've been keeping it a secret. Would create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. Felt the animal's care was more important than legality. But we wanted to shield the rest from the staff, so we kept it a secret. But breaking the law is breaking the law. But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. Do we simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost while we wait for laws to change? You're twisting things around. I'd like to use this evidence during the trial tomorrow, but it may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought to charges. Well, I followed my own convictions and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I can't blame you for that. I appreciate it. Eh? What's that sound? Another penguin? That's my ringtone. Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things. Maybe he wanted it to sound like Sniper? Hello? Crab speaking. Son of a gun. You people can't stop harassing the aquarium. Orla was found not guilty. Why on earth should she be put down? Come there on the 26th and explain. Fine, let me just write it down on... Son of a gun, where'd my calendar go? His calendar? Are you talking about that one? Well, I realize that if it comes to it, I'll use that drug to euthanize her. Mr. Wright, he said euthanizer. Better ask him more about this. I should try presenting that calendar. Who was that on the phone? Son of a gun, you heard that? Who didn't hear that? It was the Center for Dangerous Animal Control asking and calling for a demand. They said that the orca may have been found not guilty, but that if she ever attacked a human again, we'd have to put her down. Put her down? But that's horrible. Did you agree to it? Animals sometimes do attack humans. And of course, humans sometimes do attack and kill animals to protect themselves. If it comes to that, yes. As a veterinarian, I'm prepared to carry out euthanization. Using this poison. Huh? That capsule. Is the same letters as the one on from Orla's stomach. Did Dr. Krupp try and kill Orla? Dr. Crab, isn't this yours? Yeah, it's mine. What do you have? What are you doing with it? Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room. Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I tried to get some rest. Sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins? Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now don't tell anybody about it. It's embarrassing. Azra designed this calendar. This one's a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year, and then she died before it went on sale. Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved? What? Who the hell gave you that idea? It's just that I sense sadness in your heart when you talk about the calendar. Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings. Looks shaken, though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley on 7 a.m. as scheduled? No. We were supposed to meet, and then Jack didn't show up. Is that really true? Sasha finished cleaning the pool at 6. Dr. Crab managed to get to the pool room somehow and meet with the victim. Then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. Please let me ask you one more question. What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave. I heard something disturbing from the writer, Norma DePlume. I think Shipshape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret. And it has something to do with the recent murder. Huh? Ah, crap. 5 of them. That writer. She just had to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun. Should have dealt with it all more carefully. Am I ever going to remove all of those? Huh? Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackville wants Dr. Crab. Detective Fulbright? You again? Couldn't possibly have more questions for me. Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We were going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution, but he's being very stubborn and refusing to testify. And so we thought to ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial. Did you really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell you what I know. No more, no less. That would be fine. Now, if you would please come along with me. Well, it looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow. I don't know what secret you and the aquarium is hiding, but I'll uncover it if it helps to save Miss Buckler. Give it your best shot, then. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, it looks like we're gonna go up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial. I bet he'll be one tough customer. Okay, better get our evidence organized for tomorrow. I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence I don't think I'll need. Huh? Hello? Mr. Wright! I went to Hickfield Clinic. Apollo, use your indoor voice. Sorry. Anyway, I found out a lot, so I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently the brand name is 3Zs. Okay, it says 3Zs right on it. And they said Shipshape vets recently brought a large quantity from them. The vet? Dr. Herman Crab. 3Zs is supposed to be for people, but Dr. Crab told them it'd work on other mammals like orcas and dolphins too. So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually sleeping pills? When Orla almost drowned today, was it because she'd been given sleeping pills? Well, I found out one more thing just about that capsule. Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some information. Shipshape Aquarium had someone on their staff named Azra Summers, right? The one who died a year ago. Well, Azra Summers was given a certain medication from Hickfield last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Buckler. Really? She had the same heart condition? Nice work, Apollo, thank you. We'll be coming back to the office. Okay! Trucy and I'll be here. Well, we better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you gonna do, Pearls? I thought I'd stay overnight here with Orla and Rifle. I'd be ready to telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks, Pearly. That way when we prove Sasha innocence, you can see Orla right away. I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove her innocence. Oh boy. Perfect timing. Get ready for work after this. So I'll see you next time.